What is a trust and do you need one? Did you know that without proper planning, your family might lose 30 to 40% of everything you've worked for to taxes and court fees? When you die, that's not a scare tactic. That's literally what happens to millions of Americans every year. And there's a simple tool that can prevent it. It's called a trust, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is, whether you need one, and how to get started today. Hey, I'm breaking down one of the most misunderstood financial tools in America. Trusts aren't just for billionaires. In fact, if you own a home, have kids, or have any assets over $100,000, you should probably be watching this. Let's start with the basics. A trust is a legal document that lets you put your stuff into a separate entity while you're alive. You control everything. But when you die or become unable to manage your affairs, a person you choose, called a trustee, takes over and distributes your assets according to your exact wishes. That's it. That's the core concept. Here's why this matters. When you die without a trust, your will goes through something called probate. Probate is a court process where a judge basically validates everything you owned, determines who gets what, and charges your family thousands of dollars in legal fees. In California, probate fees alone can run 3 to 7% of your estate value. If you left behind $500,000, that's $15,000 to $35,000 gone. Your family doesn't see it. It goes to lawyers and court fees. With a trust, your assets bypass probate completely. Your trustee just follows your instructions. No court, no delays, no fees. Your beneficiaries get their money in weeks instead of months or years. Let's talk about the two main types. Revocable living trust. This is the most common one. While you're alive, you can change it, add to it, remove from it. You maintain complete control. You're the trustee. You manage everything. It's like you don't even notice it exists in your daily life, but it's working in the background. Here's a real example. Let's say you're 35 years old, single, making $90,000 a year at your job. You've got a house worth $350,000, a Roth IRA with $80,000, and your 401k with $120,000 in index funds. You're doing great, but what happens if you get in a car accident tomorrow and you're in a coma? Your family has zero access to your accounts without going to court. With a revocable living trust, they just step in and handle everything. It's that simple. When you die, a revocable trust becomes irrevocable. It can't be changed, but your trustee executes your wishes exactly as you wrote them. Your kids get their inheritance. Your spouse is protected. Nobody's left scrambling. Irrevocable trust. This one's different. Once it's created, you can't change it easily. You give up control. But here's the trade-off. Assets inside an irrevocable trust aren't considered part of your taxable estate. That means massive tax savings for high net worth people. If you're making $200,000 a year and you've got real estate, investments, retirement accounts totaling over $12 million, an irrevocable trust could save your family hundreds of thousands in estate taxes. But for most people under 45, this isn't your priority yet. So do you need a trust? Here's the honest answer. If you're 22 to 35 with no real assets, no kids, and minimal savings, a will is probably enough. It's free online through services like LegalZoom. But the second any of these apply to you, a trust makes sense. You own a home. Most people do by their 30s. That house needs to go through probate unless it's in a trust. You have kids. You want to name a guardian. You want to control when they get their money. A trust does all that. You have over $100,000 in assets, including your retirement accounts. This adds up fast. You own property in multiple states. Probate happens in every state. A trust handles that seamlessly. You want to avoid family conflict. A trust is crystal clear about your wishes. No ambiguity. Getting a revocable living trust costs between $1,000 and $2,500 if you hire a lawyer. Online services like LegalZoom charge $200 to $500. Yes, it costs money up front, but it saves your family 10 times that amount in probate fees and court costs. It's math. Here's what I want you to do today. If you own a home or have kids, just look into it. Spend 20 minutes researching revocable living trusts in your state. See what the costs are. Talk to an estate planning attorney. You don't have to act today, but understanding this now puts you years ahead of most people your age. If this video helped you, smash that subscribe button. We break down complex financial concepts into simple actions every single week. Thanks for watching. Let's keep building wealth together.